Doesn't matter how long it takes. If you have a dream, never stop chasing it. And guys, at TakeOver New York, Charlie Brown finally kicked the football.
Welcome everyone once again to Wrestling's High Marks, the highest podcast ever. With your hosts, Cheez Man.
This is the Cheez Man.
I need some Kleenex or an NXT Women's title, whichever you got.
Mojo.
Mojo is here.
Listen, this is how a kid works.
And yours truly, Whiz.
Let's just call him Whiz.
I'll try not to rape for a few minutes.
Wrestling's High Marks, episode 54.
Yes.
Booyakasha.
We're back, folks.
Yep.
Superstar Shakeup episode.
Yeah, and possibly the last time we really talk about fucking Raw or SmackDown, because I'm done watching it.
If anything, I'll watch SmackDown occasionally, but Raw's for sure done now.
Well, we did that episode with Yuck, and I had talked about, like, maybe just skipping Raw and SmackDown, so maybe I could appreciate the pay-per-views more like he does.
Sure.
Because, I'm jealous of it.
Yeah, I feel that.
So far, they're not giving me any reason to keep watching Raw and SmackDown, so I think I'm going to take a sabbatical.
Oh, yes. Hey, also, we are doing this on Monday as opposed to Sunday once again because of our weird, wacky MLW schedule we got going on. I'm hoping they're not going to be on Monday every day because that's no fun for me.
Right, yeah, I definitely prefer to do it till Sunday.
Episodes really hard to do. Like, what are we going to do? Split it into 2 days?
Exactly.
I mean, we could, but that sounds rough.
No.
Now, it seems like the smarter thing to do would be to recap the pay-per-view the next day while we do the MLW and everything else. We'd just be a day late on the recap.
Except the recaps are live reactions, and so that won't work.
No, yeah, true.
Unless we hold it in the can for a day. If you see what I did
we could
there.
always... Let's say, we don't have shit going on Sundays anyway, so we could always still fucking record our live reactions and just add them to the episode.
Just laugh at my
On Monday, we do that.
put stuff
Fuck
in the
that.
can joke, damn it. All right.
Put stuff in my can.
Yeah, and since how this is episode 54, we'll also be doing MLW Fusion episode 54, as one would imagine. That's Mance Warner versus Sami Callihan plus Lucha Bros. Okay.
I want you to scream real loud into my ass.
Knee pad up, knee pad down.
Light
Thumbs
beers.
up, thumbs down.
Oh, man, it's the battle of the remarkably similar gimmicks.
Yep. I think it's safe to say that this match could be up and down.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Listen for the clicks after that shit. Anyway, yeah, that's got to be...
click. Ooh.
That's got to be plenty of time to get episode 54 queued up. That's on YouTube, of course.
And if it wasn't, you could just pause it.
Yeah.
And then unpause it.
Yeah.
And then you can start it in 4:18, 4:19, 4:20.
It's almost like you had an attitude while saying that.
Yep.
You know, you fucking idiots. If you don't know how the internet works, and you didn't know that you could pause this while you look things up, I can't believe I have to hold your hand through this process, you fucking clowns.
This is episode 54. How do you not get how this works yet?
You've done this 53 other times.
I mean,
Get you man here. Let me show you how the internet works.
I don't know if any of you are actually watching, doing the watch along with us anyway. It's like, we know Bobby is a faithful listener, but let's face it, Bobby ain't watching much anything.
Bazinga! Not only did he not, but I also did not see that coming, brother.
Nope. No, I just mean he doesn't like watching wrestling. Jeez, what'd you think I meant?
Well, I'm sure that's exactly what you meant, and I'm the asshole here that took it to the wrong place. I see what you did there. I'm familiar with the technique. I do it to women all the time. It ain't gonna work on me.
He'll bait and switch.
BATE.
Jim Cornette still hanging in there.
Indeed. Oh, what the fuck? My shit is completely frozen. Okay.
Oh, no.
Jeez, sorry. God damn it. It's the first episode of the new year, and it's a train wreck already. What's the time code for me, fellas?
I paused it.
129, 130, 132.
Thank Okay.
36, 37.
I'm happy
8.
with that.
Lucha Bros right off the back.
Is that the Lucha Bros? All I see is a samurai. Oh, okay. Yep. I see the huge penta thing. Why they coming out dressed up like samurais?
No, if you remember, we actually were aware that these outfits were coming and we made fun of them and shit. But it was like a month ago, though, because they leaked it or whatever.
Oh, that's right. I do remember seeing that now.
Yep. And we were like, what the fuck? It's the Lucha Goats.
We are the Goat Ninjas.
The Goat Ninjas. There we go.
And I'm not talking about costumes being the greatest of all times either.
Oh, I know we're 2 days late on it, but happy 420 to everybody.
Yes. I was originally mad we didn't do nothing for 420, and then I was reminded that I'm a stoner, and we did release our last episode of the Greatest Hits, which is the long and cool one on 420. So yeah, that's more than good for a special episode.
No, especially because it was almost the length of a full episode.
Yeah, no shit. What was it?
Like
Hour and
58
20-something minutes?
Something like that.
Yep. And that's when we found we have. That's when another one of our fans made himself known.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, it's another dude. So shout out to Jared Miranda. That's at Fubar, Fubar 1997666.
Shout out. And I should have. Is he the guy who quoted me?
No, he's the one that said between this show, referring to us, and Wrestling Soup, those are the best shows to smoke and listen to.
Okay, and then it must have been Vic who quoted me with the regulators mount something.
Yep, that was Vic.
Thank you, Vic. Shout out to you, my man.
And actually, Vic is a female.
Okay. My lady friend. It's an honor to be quoted. Like, oh my God, a person was not only listening, but like enjoyed a thing that I said enough to go on Twitter and say something about it. It was a good feeling. And then I called you a dude, so fuck me, right? I'll never hear from Vic again, but that's okay. I'm just going to make sure this stool is nice and rickety before I stand on it, and everything will be fine.
I believe it's Vic Floria, but it's at Psycho Psychic.
Okay,
P-S-Y-C-H-O-P-S-Y-C-H-I-C. Psycho Psychic.
All right, this is probably not the best time to bring up how often I am attracted to psychos. So maybe it's a better thing that I thought it was a guy till now.
No, big shout out to Vic though. Thank you for all the love. We really fucking appreciate it.
Thank you so much. And I just
cracking her up.
I hope you're like laughing and not like, well, that piece of shit. Because that was all supposed to be funny, I promise.
No, Vic's from the Get in the Corner crowd. So
I think
you're not going to offend Vic.
All right.
But yes, thank you so much, Vic, and Jared too. Big shout out to both of you.
Fuck yeah.
That's funny. Good match going on, by the way.
Yes, it sure is. It's like, God damn it. It's like I want to get into this crap with the roster changes, but I'm like, no, I'm just going to watch this match and
let's say we got the whole show. There's going to be plenty of shit to talk over.
Try to dig my way out of the hole of calling Vic a dude. I'm doing what I can here.
Talk about while we're watching this. We actually had a conversation the other day because we've seen the love from Vic, we've seen the love from Jared, and we're like, holy shit, we're getting more fans. Like maybe it's the fucking audio pages, like fucking, because we're on Spotify now, we're on fucking Google Podcasts, we're on a bunch of different platforms. We're like just recently switched off YouTube.
Sure.
Like, hell yeah, we're getting some new fans. And then G-Whiz comes out of fucking nowhere. Like, no, we still got the same amount of fans. It's like, oh, they're just making themselves known now. Sweet.
Well, that's not exactly how it went down, but I guess if you had to go to the very bare elements of the conversation. But really, I just wanted to know what you guys were talking about to be all optimistic and shit. And I'm like, it seems like a normal week. I didn't know about all the new comments and such at the time, so I'm like, what the hell are you people talking about? We have 10 views, motherfucker.
Why are you guys so happy about that?
I was like, we don't ever hear shit. And like we got
This is below average.
we had Vic and Jared both fucking tagging us and shit in 1 week. Like, oh yeah, we got some new fucking listeners. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, I just woke up and I'm like, these motherfuckers want a Patreon? What?
That's right. But I was like, oh yeah, if we're actually getting some new listeners, like if it keeps building and building, maybe we can fucking start doing more shows, get a Patreon going.
I actually
Then
agree.
Cheez
I was
owners.
confused about what was going on. I thought like this huge wave of whatever had happened, and it was like 2 YouTube comments, or I mean Twitter. I mean, but but one was quite an honor. Well, they both were, but like but one quoted me personally, and I was like, well, fucking shit ass.
Yeah. Say no offense, Jay, but I'm more honored by Vic's quote as well, just because, you know, like, I've been listening to Get in the Corner for a while, so I've been hearing Vic's name around for a while.
Fucking shit.
Awesome chick.
Yeah, he's a hell of a guy. Anyway, the Superstar Shakeup happened, and I'm gonna try to at least do a quick recap of it while watching this fucking sick ass match.
Oh, I love that move.
Oh,
I do
the
too.
Airwolf saves the day.
Man, fuck him.
Makes me feel like a day all over again.
But that is a badass move. Not sure what you call that exactly.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's a something or other.
All right, I'm going to start with who went from SmackDown to Raw and just kind of run down the list. Although there's some interesting updates we got very recently that I'm going to go ahead and mention them, and they seem to be legit. And if they're not, so what? You know, who gives a shit? Call me out on Twitter.
We're not a news site.
Going from SmackDown to Raw, we had AJ Styles, which was obviously the biggest name. Obviously.
That was a phenomenal pick.
Yeah. The Miz, who has moved every time they've had one of these. He's went to the other show every single time.
But what the hell does that do with him and Shane then? Does that just end all that shit now?
Hope?
Well, see,
please?
I'd be happy that it was over, but it didn't really like have a real good ending or seem to be like complete. You know what I mean?
Right. Like there seems to be more to it, even with Miz coming out and attacking him on Monday.
We then get Andrade and Zelina Vega moving from SmackDown to Raw. The update today is that they've now moved right back to SmackDown. No kidding.
So you could
Which
say
is a bummer because yeah,
that was bad.
that was a bummer because fucking Ray's on Raw now.
Yep.
I was happy to see Ray and Andrade on Raw. Like, sweet, they can continue some of their shit. Maybe not right at the moment, but down the road, it's still potential.
Nope.
Nope.
And the rumored rivalry with him will be what's his fuck? God damn it! I should have wrote it down. Ali. Okay.
So
Ali's on Raw?
No,
So
he's
we-
on SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
that shit on Raw was fucking dumb. Where who was it? Sandow fucking burned the fucking crowd, the Canadian crowd. He got like that, almost that Seattle heat that he got again.
Sandow.
God damn it! I did say Sandow.
It
Fuck,
took me
he
a
looks
minute.
like Sandow.
No, it's Macho
I
Man.
mean, Macho Man.
I mean,
Elias.
Here we go. They all three look alike. And Bruiser Brody, really.
WWE stands for Walk with Sandow.
WWS. Okay,
But
Sandow comes back
it was
as
some fucking
Elias's biggest fan.
pretty fucking awesome heat that he got. It was great.
yeah, he pissed off the Montreal crowd great. So it's like, okay, well, who's gonna come out? It's gonna be like fucking hometown boy Kevin Owens, right? No.
Yeah.
No.
No?
They all, well, Sami Zayn then. I mean, it's got to be Sami Zayn.
Oh,
the whole
sure.
crowd.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
No. That's why I was like, okay, who's it gonna be? It's like, booyaka, booyaka. I was like, oh my fucking god, are you serious? Why? Outtrots Rey Mysterio, Canadian Pride.
Booyaka. 619. Yeah. So yeah, that should be fun.
Rey Mysterio.
This match is almost over.
Oh, ouch.
That seems to be how they end all their matches now. Okay, we'll do this, and then you dive and knock the other guy down.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened on Impact. But, badass match.
There you go.
All right, the Usos, the tag team, have moved to Raw. How about that? With Naomi, of course, because, someone's got to drive them drunk fuck faces around.
Someone's got to take the wrong left down the one-way street.
To be fair, Detroit has some pretty fucked up streets.
I know.
Oh, for sure. Lacey Evans now has an official home, and that is on Raw.
Woo woo.
That's a shame.
Aleister Black and Ricochet. But the update today says that Aleister Black has now moved to SmackDown. Nothing about Ricochet, meaning they split that team up, hopefully, which is fine by me.
I know.
And I'm actually even cool with them not being on the same show. I'm down with all that. No problem with any of that there. Speaking of Ricochet, he's on Raw officially. Eric Young, which also officially brought the end to Sanity. There's no more Sanity. Alexander Wolf has left the company. No word on Dane. No word on Nikki Cross during this whole thing either.
Or, yeah. Eric Young went to Raw or whatever, right?
Moving apparently from NXT to Raw, or being in NXT and Raw, is the War Raiders. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the Viking Experience. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the Viking Raiders now.
Viking.
At least it's not the Viking Experience anymore.
They are still NXT Tag Champs, so there's that.
Dude, that shit broke Twitter on Monday.
Also, officially having a home on Raw was Lars. More to come on that later. And EC3, who was killed by Braun Strowman, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot to mention that after Ray came out to save Canada, Lars came out to destroy Ray.
Sure. Because
I even made a post on Twitter. I was like, anybody else notice that fucking Lars is only attacking dudes in their 40s?
Yeah, he's the new legend killer.
All right, that's what I was saying. Like Randy
Other
Orton,
people are saying that now. It's not just you, but you were ahead of the pack on that.
I said it first.
Not on Raw, but announced afterward. Joe is going to Raw. He had some kind of health issue. I think it was the flu.
Yeah, why he wasn't able to come out.
I heard that he was his crazy ass was in fact backstage, and they were like, "Dude, you're not going out there."
Okay. And then the update, the last update for Raw is Cesaro, but not Sheamus. How about that shit?
Fuck yeah!
How amazing would that be if that is actually true? I sure hope it is. I've been wanting that to happen for the whole time we've been doing this show, dude.
Oh.
I thought I saw that Cesaro was actually advertised to be on Raw tonight.
There you go. All right, and then up next is who went from Raw to SmackDown. And, of course, the big name on this one. And actually, I would say there are two pretty big names, but the big name is Roman Reigns, of course. Joe.
Yeah.
Joe and Noah I is now the big dog on SmackDown.
Which makes a whole lot of sense, because now they can put him into a title picture without Seth Rollins. Him and Seth Rollins having to go at it. It keeps those two apart.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
And the other big name would be Finn Balor. It's a good get.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's an even trade, Finn for Joe.
Yeah.
That's basically what it was.
I don't know if that's an even trade. I think I'd take... Well, Joe has trouble staying healthy.
Yeah, I guess he does. But Joe's fucking 10 times better on the mic. But Finn is still 10 times more over with the crowd.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess from a business standpoint, SmackDown definitely came out the winner, because Finn's selling way more merchandise than Joe is ever going to sell.
And I would say...
True.
In the ring, they're probably a wash. They're not just like each other, but they're both really good in their own way.
Yeah.
I guess really you'd look at
It's just Joe fucking broken all
guy
the mic.
and who needs a bad guy on their show.
Right.
More.
Agreed with that, too. Elias will now be walking with SmackDown. Okay, that wasn't very good, but yeah.
Back to WWS. Walk with SmackDown!
Exactly. Fuck, that sucked.
Kick the rope right into AC's ace.
Here's another interesting name. The Hugger, Bailey, but no Sasha, just Bailey on her own. I love that too.
I did. That was
The only
another
thing I
that
don't
was
love about it
surprising
is that
was-
they should still have the tag titles and they should still be a tag team. But seeing as how they fucked them out of that, then I'm happy with that all just being done with for now.
And from what I hear, the fucking get used to the Iconics having the title because they're not supposed to be dropping it for months.
They're so over with the goddamn card collectors. I don't know how WWE does it. They make the most annoying characters be the most over. How do they do this? God damn it.
And I don't know why Montreal was booing Bailey. Like, that was a big talk. Like, a lot of people were going, what the hell, Montreal?
I don't see any reason to boo Bailey unless they don't like that she's not in a tag team anymore or whatever.
Probably just over her fucking character because I kind of am at this point.
Yeah, but I like her as an in-ring performer still.
Yeah.
Speaking of like her as an in-ring performer, up next on our list, Mickie James.
Yeah.
It's like all the good workers are on SmackDown now because up next is Ember Moon.
I know.
I was really happy to see her
Yeah,
go to SmackDown.
me too. There's going to be some pretty good ladies wrestling on that show for sure, man. All the good shit's over there.
So, we were half right on Paige's surprise tag team.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of getting the Sky Pirates of Kairi Sane and fucking Io Shirai, we get Kairi Sane and Asuka.
Asuka, which
I sort of was saying
fucking
that I could see Kairi Sane being moved up to the main roster, but it seems like Lo Shirai just got to NXT.
okay, I agree with the move, and Io Shirai has no business being on the main roster. But did it have to be like, okay, well then stick her with the other Chinese girl?
The other Asian, little Japanese girl, but yeah.
I would assume that that Vince McMahon would call them all Chinese because he's that kind of guy.
I mean, if you're gonna pair up two of the Asians, I would have paired up Asuka with that the Chinese chick that was in the Rumble. I can't remember her name. The chick that looked like fucking Chun-Li, basically.
Okay.
She had the red outfit. Don't remember who I'm talking about.
I do, but I don't remember her name.
Okay, yeah. I think they would have made a better tag team just because of their styles. They're both fucking strikers.
Yeah. Well,
But Asuka, man, why the oh, what a bitch for her. I mean, not that she's a bitch for her that she's
yeah.
All right,
No, I
you're
know
just
exactly what you
champion,
meant by that.
and
Yeah.
now you're not the champion and you're shoved straight into a fucking tag team before you
And
even
during
get
our Asian gimmicky tag team. Enjoy. Yeah, have a good career.
Oh shit. So check the weight limit on that rig.
There's a lot of big dudes in the ring right now. That guy just bounced off. Oh, that's fucking gotcha. Isn't it?
It says nah, fam.
All right. Up next on the list is Lars. You may have heard that name when I did the first list. That's because he was on both lists. Lars was later confirmed to be on SmackDown only via WWE.com. So he's a SmackDown guy, even though his name was on the Raw list as well. Kairi Sane, we already mentioned her, so I can skip that and get right to Buddy Murphy. Redness.
Yep. It's kind of cool he's getting pushed up to the main roster now.
And it's on SmackDown, so I could see him and like Daniel Bryan doing some things. That'd be fun, man.
I can't remember, did Ali go to Raw?
I believe he's on SmackDown.
Well, there you go.
Oh,
There'll be some good
speaking
matches.
of Buddy
Fuck yeah,
Murphy,
dude. Fuck
that
yeah.
was one of my favorite matches of the week. Was
I didn't
him
see
and
that shit coming
Dream.
for sure. I was like, what the hell?
Was him and who?
You know?
Him and Velveteen Dream.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
We'll get there in a
dude.
minute.
Yeah. Chad Gable goes to SmackDown without Bobby Roode. I'm happy with that too. Although they were a pretty cool tag team toward the end there. I liked what they were doing.
Chad's got to change up the gimmick.
They could have
gotta
done
get-
more with the gimmick.
Yeah, Chad needs a new gimmick. He needs something besides just like smiley wrestling dude.
All right, now here's the one that really caught a lot of people on the internet off guard, and what caused more outrage than you'd expect. Liv Morgan.
Yeah, well, that broke up the Riot Squad, and the
Right.
Riot Squad never even got a fucking fair shake. All they did was job their whole time.
Yeah, that was a big deal to a lot of people. They had a lot to say about that. So, I mean,
Well,
That's a
And
thing.
on that thing for the Shield last night, that was also the last night for the Riot Squad, and they had a match on that.
yeah.
ah,
Well, see, that's also no like secret that the three of them are like best friends in real life, like outside of the ring. They fucking
for sure.
and that's like I said, it's no secret, and the fans know that, and they actually like that about them. So that's like another reason people are upset that they're getting split up, because it's like, well, damn, like they're fucking best friends, and now you take one away from the other three, and for what fucking reason? I mean, I guess they're gonna try to give Liv some kind of push, maybe a singles push, but
On SmackDown with all the hard-working girls? Well, I guess if you need hard-working girls to help make her look good, that's the place to have her, now that I think about it.
yeah. And then to give her credit, she's gotten better as time's gone by.
Oh,
Dude.
fuck. Dude, Ember Moon, Mickey James, and Bailey. I just realized why they're all on SmackDown now. And I'm not
To put
happy
over Liv
about
Morgan?
it. And the other girls, yeah. Because they needed more competition for the good girls to kill. Okay.
Well, who does that leave for fucking Raw now?
Not many
They got
people.
Lacey. They got Lacey.
They got...
Becky's going between two shows, so they got Becky, kind
technically, I
of.
guess that's a thing. Yeah, who
Yeah.
else that's not in a tag team? I was about to say Asuka, but then I realized, wait, no, they killed her.
Well, Sasha, she'll probably
Maybe.
be there as a single tracker.
Yeah, not even Ronda. She's fucking gone having baby and shit.
Yep. Natalia, didn't she go to Raw?
You know what? I don't have her on either of my lists.
Pretty
So, I don't know.
sure she popped up on Raw. Maybe it was on SmackDown.
All right.
She got her ass beat by somebody. She got her ass beat by Lacey, I think.
Continuing.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, then that's Raw for sure. Continuing the tradition of
Almost like
SmackDown having all the workers, we got Apollo Crews, who's a hell of a wrestler if you watch him actually wrestle.
Yeah.
And, of course, Tucker and Otis, Heavy Machinery. Speaking of workers.
On SmackDown.
Yep.
So Raw's tag team division got a little stronger with the Usos, but that's it.
Yeah,
So they also lost. They broke up the fucking bar, and they broke up the ambiguously glorious duo.
Not to mention, Raw had Alistair and Andrade, and then gave them both right back.
Yep.
So it's like, man, they got fucked on this deal. they really did. The more you look at the two lists, it's like, man, SmackDown's the superior show by a shot now.
Oh, they're getting stoned.
Especially if you like a wrestling.
Spark on plot.
Hell yeah, they are. We're watching the new Heart Foundation or whatever getting stoned on
Get
national
baked.
television.
Yep. You must. I don't know if you've seen it, Wiz. I know.
Hot boxing and blunt.
I know Mojo's seen it because he liked it, but Papa David tweeted something out, and apparently it must have been retweeted by Brian Pillman Jr. because
Oh yes, I
the
saw
biggest
that.
fans of the week. Yeah. I was like, oh shit. And we were right there a second to him. I'm like, fuck yeah, we're in the same mention as fucking Flying Brian Jr.
Yep. And actually, he and we have more in common than you think. Because if you listen to what we do and you watch what he does, we all might be gay. It's not really clear.
You might be gay.
It's possible.
Very possible.
There's no
Yeah, and then
confirmation
right
one
behind
way or
us was,
another. I mean, it's just like, maybe.
And right behind us was Silver Serpent, which is Sensible Sam from the Transcontinental Project podcast with Luke Birch. Y'all should check that out.
Shout out. Dropping them in there. Dropping in rando shout outs.
Yeah.
He said, yup.
You might find shout-outs sprinkled throughout the show.
All right, let's do NXT, but I'm just wondering if Cheez Man has any immediate comments about NXT.
I'm going to start off with a fucking bang.
In what way?
Not sure exactly which comment you're looking for.
Did you like the new intro music? It was heavy as hell, and the video looked awesome, and I was like, oh, I bet Chad fucking loves this
There was
shit.
that fucking...
Are you a Charlie Brown and Snoopy fan?
Oh, that's the Charlie Brown one.
Intro music, dude. The intro music is new, and it was heavy as hell, and the video was awesome. And I thought, I thought for sure that you'd be like, man, this is fucking sick.
Yeah, I actually, that's I mean, I don't recognize the song, but that's got to be Slipknot or fucking Stone Sour or something. That's Corey Taylor for sure.
Oh well, I wouldn't have been able to call that, but I was just like, man, they changed their shit, and I bet Cheez Man's digging this, and I got nothing out of you, but I tried.
Yeah, my bad.
No,
I mean,
it's all
yeah,
right.
I do dig it.
Yeah,
I didn't have a problem with their old music either.
Me neither, but I did like.
I'm kind of just used to NXT opening and jamming.
I like the updated everything though. It's like they use a lot of the new wrestlers in the video and more of them, and it was longer, heavier music. Everything about it's like new and improved. I thought you might have a comment just because of the heaviness of the theme song. All right, enough rambling about that. Velveteen Dream versus Buddy Murphy. Let's get into it, kids, because that's what they started with.
Yeah, where the fuck did that come from?
I know, right? I was like, Buddy Murphy? I have a question mark in my notes even. Like, what the hell is he doing here? With the North American Championship on the line, and I'm like, what are we about to see? What's going on here? But not what I thought it was going to be. Purple Rainmaker for the win. But pretty damn badass match, man, to start things off. I don't know how much that helps my boy Buddy to just be on NXT and eat that loss, but it was a good loss if you can call a loss a good loss.
It was a great fucking match. I mean, he looked good.
Yes.
So, I mean, there's that. But I mean, realistically, he's not going to come in and fucking win the North American Championship right from the get. So
Then immediately go to SmackDown.
Well, I didn't think he was, but I'm like, well, then why did they do this? Is all I was saying.
Oh, because
why
of
Velveteen and not just like
the
some
NXT,
other guy, you know?
Right.
At that last NXT pay-per-view, after Buddy Murphy had lost his title, Dream had said something to him back in the...
Look, Puma King's doing Puma King things.
You gotta be Puma King kidding me.
You gotta be Puma King.
Crazy white guy.
It's the great Puma King, Charlie Brown.
Puma King.
I'm pretty sure that's what the fuck's his name in a different outfit? La Parka. He's like I'm getting 2 checks tonight.
There's actually like gaps in the costume. That's real hair. That's actually George the Animal Steel.
yeah, he's just old now.
He's not actually dead. He's a luchador.
His arm hair is white now because he's 100.
Yep.
He's got white arm hair. Okay, Johnny Champion promo.
It is a Slipknot song, and it's called All Out Life, by the way.
There you go.
I just checked it.
He found it. Johnny Champion comes out and cuts the most babyface promo ever. Have you ever heard anything more disgusting?
Johnny's never been great.
It's like he wants to make out with everyone in the crowd on a personal level.
Yep. I just want to come down there and stick my tongue in all your mouths.
Thank fucking God it's interrupted by, get ready for this, Cole and the Gang. You like that?
Cole and the Gang, huh?
Cole and the Gang, but with no Roddy, which will come into play later as it turned out.
They were missing their rod.
Cole cuts a little heel promo, and the crowd is chanting, "You tapped out" the whole time, which was actually pretty funny. But it did make me make note that, man, you know, Adam Cole needs a win. He's kind of looking like a bitch lately.
He has been on the downslide.
Saying, man, that's my guy, and I got a lot of cards to him. I can't have his value go down.
Yeah, beat his ass, Gringo Loco. Fuck his shit up.
You just keep on thinking that.
White guy, kick his ass.
Okay, you've let him put all these guys over. Eventually, he should get a little run.
Gringo Loco looks looks like a fucking American Gladiators obstacle.
Wow, he does.
Go run up his stats.
Who designed your ring gear? All right. Johnny Gargano's response to Cole might be the coolest promo I've ever heard him do. He actually kind of burned Adam Cole a whole bunch of times, even though he did fuck up his own last name and refer to himself as Johnny Gargano, but that's okay.
Johnny Gargano.
Yeah. Say, oops.
I'm an idiot.
He then challenges Adam Cole. Cole accepts, or so we think, because Roddy, from out of nowhere,
oh my God, surprise butt sex.
attacks Johnny Gargano, and then Undisputed beats him down. End of segment. No one came out to help him. I thought that was funny, but I guess that's
who's going to come out to help?
Exactly. He's got nobody. You got nothing. You got nothing.
Nobody in the Undisputed Era is beefing with anybody right now, so it wouldn't make sense for anyone to come down to Johnny's aid.
All right, we get Chris Donovan, Dominic Dijakovic against Aaron Fry, kinda.
Yeah. Dijakovic cuts a dangerously close to Nazi view-ish fucking promo.
It was pretty legit, though. His actual ability to talk was there. You can see it. I'm like, oh, fuck, this guy ain't bad, man.
All right.
Just real quick, he wins with the
Just
big boot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, moving on.
Big boot. Larry.
No
1, 2,
Larry needed
3.
on that one. It was
Like,
just the big boot.
Yeah, I mean, like, and he didn't just win with the big, like, that was it. That was literally the only move of the match.
Right.
It was ding, ding, ding.
It was like
spin, kick. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. But he did cut that legit promo where he called out Velveteen Dream, which I didn't see coming. It's like, okay. Fair enough.
That's
then.
where I was like, that's where I was kind of like, all right, dude, calm down.
To be fair.
On that line.
It had me asking the question, what happened to Keith Lee? Is he injured or what's going on?
Yes, in fact, he is.
There you go. There we go. That explains so much. Up next, about 20 minutes of promo stuff. And then Shayna Baszler with the H-Girls versus Kairi Sane. If Kairi loses, she gets no more title shots. What a weird stipulation, but I understand why they're doing it.
They've done that before.
It's just weird. It's like, okay, well, you're allowed to wrestle still, but you can't ever be champion, so you might as well just go work at McDonald's where at least maybe one day you'll be manager.
They did that back in the day with Bo Dallas, and Bo Dallas was like coming back in costume and shit, trying to fucking win the title. It was actually pretty fun.
Okay, that sounds kind of awesome. That's a good way to do it. Kairi is wearing kinesio tape, hashtag kayfabe, because the announcers can't quit mentioning it. So obviously it's going to come into play. I'm like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here.
Yeah.
You're clearly having sex with Cesaro.
They're clearly having issues with their TVs in the background. There, you see the fucking Titantron. Well, watch when you can see it again, because I know they're doing a spot right now. But the fucking bottom right corner of the screen keeps going black and like glitching out. It's funny.
Do it, you son of a... Oh, yep, sure enough, there it goes.
Yep.
Haha.
Get your shit together, MLW.
Wow, it's real black now.
Yep.
We have some loose wires, kids.
That's what you get for not releasing the fucking shit on YouTube by Sunday.
Yeah, motherfucker.
You listen to Court Bauer?
Probably not.
Right.
Kairi misses the Kabuki elbow and hits the guardrail outside the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to sell.
Sell, damn it.
That arm is for sale the whole rest of the match to the lowest bidder. Anyone interested, come talk to Kairi about an arm. She's got one for you. Io Shirai comes out to check on Kairi and then ends up interfering, and Kairi loses.
Oh, yeah, because she had to save her arm.
Then there's more stompings and beatdowns after the match, mainly working the arm because that thing still did not have a high bidder. Still just on the auction block. Io.
You need an arm? I got a Hummer. Tell him about it, Kyrie.
Wig!
Don't even try it.
32,000!
Io Shirai.
32,000. You buy All right, Gringo Loco 1. Fuck you, Puma King.
I'm like, man, it's so hard to edit racism out of a watch along. Damn it.
Yeah, it's not racist.
Io.
That's the highest form of flattery, right?
Yes. Io Shirai closes the show by some pretty embarrassing acting, and probably is gonna line up something with her and Shayna or something. Yeah, whatever.
No way, Io Shirai did something that didn't work out very well.
Oh, poor acting. Like she was like trying to look like she was crying, but it was yeah, no dice. Didn't work out for her. It didn't work out. Okay. But that does close the show, and we're done with the segment. Yay, I'm happy with that.
I know, I was happy with the camera. Thank you.
Right.
She turned around and started walking. He's like, let me drop the camera a little bit. Thank you, cameraman.
Hey, man, you got to show off them assets.
Yes. And she has them.
She certainly does. She is holding some currency. She is.
Indeed.
She owns some property. She's got some, all that going on. And
dude, she touched the belt buckle.
He's a peacock. Yep, and the bandana, just not the knee pads. He's like, you sure are hot. I wish I didn't hate Hispaniola so damn much.
He's like, even though you Espanol, he flips his head around backwards. I will get down there and I will eat that shit like it is a Bud Light. I will tongue it like I'm trying to tongue the bottom of a fucking Pabst Blue Ribbon.
That all sounds accurate. I would do those too. Is that bad?
Nope.
I would never let a Pabst Blue Ribbon. that really ticked her out.
Crawling my hands
Bud Light comment, but Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Crawl across broken glass on my hands and knees to suck the dick of the last guy that fucked that.
This is the Cheez Man.
Jeez, I wish I didn't already have the new intro made, because that'd be the new Cheez Man line that goes in it.
I heard that. I can't even take full credit from that. I heard that from somewhere. I wish I remembered where, so I could give him the credit, but...
Yeah, because that needs to be credited as often as possible. Impact happened. Did you guys watch that, right?
Great quote.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Moving on.
Now, we had a little miscommunication about Impact a couple of weeks ago, where maybe the comments I was making was implying it wasn't that great of an episode when it was actually a pretty decent episode. I was really just avoiding spoilers. Well, spoiler alert, this episode sucked balls. This was an awful episode of a wrestling show. It was embarrassing, but I watched it all because we do a show. But fuck me, dude.
Well, like, the opening match was the best match,
I guess.
wasn't it?
Yeah, because I think it was Moose and Desmond.
There was what the hell? There was like a comedy spot in this fucking match, and I can't remember what the hell it was now.
It was Scarlett.
You want to wrestle?
And Falaba versus the Desi Hit Squad, or whatever they're called. And
oh yeah, that's
it was like one of the first things that I watched on 420. And one of the first things I hear is weighing in at 420 pounds.
Falaba.
Yep.
So the chick and the fat guy win. That's what I wrote down.
Yep. And then the one...
You are correct, sir.
The one Indian guy is very lucky, whereas the other one is very unlucky. Because the one actually did get Scarlett's ass all over his face.
Sure.
And the other one hopped in like, yeah, do me next. And she told him to close his eyes, and unfortunately he got a whole face full of falaba.
Oh, no!
He got bad news.
Speaking of bad news, Wade Barrett signed with AEW.
How about that shit?
Who cares?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
That was the only gimmick in all those years at WWE that was actually worth the shit, in my opinion.
I like.
Yeah.
That one too. That was a good gimmick. Look at that guy all happy to get spit all over by Sami Callihan. Look, I mean,
Fuck yeah.
I'm a wrestling fan. I don't even know if I'd want the chicks doing that. Seriously. I mean, but Sami Callihan, isn't he like an arm injury away from being homeless?
Right.
Okay.
There's some hepatitis in that spit.
Exactly. Up next, we get fucking Moose versus Dez. Enough already. God damn it.
It was the only one he hadn't fought. You had to have known he was going to fight Dez, too.
Yeah, so what? You know what? You don't always got to collect the whole sets. Sometimes you just get the good card and move on. God.
See, I was really actually kind of hoping this would end with, like, Moose just fucking, he beats Dez. That way he's got the victory over them all. But then at the end, like, maybe he just kind of fucking, like Moose, like, all right, shakes hand, like, because when they were doing that segment, he's like, I like you guys are funny. I know it was supposed to be probably just because he was stoned, but, like, I thought it'd been cool if, like, he'd have shook hands with them afterwards. And like, all right, I beat your asses, we're cool.
If you can't beat them,
and,
join them kind of thing.
Yeah, like, he starts to hang out with the fucking rascals, because, like, that segment was funny as shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could watch Moose do this.
It's about the only thing I would enjoy watching him do at this point.
Yeah. Like, it's
Seriously,
just something to
I hate that guy, but that was pretty damn fucking funny. When he hit Wentz, it was the best one. Just like you said, every time you go back and watch that again, that's the best punch for sure.
Yeah, that
fucking
was
hilarious, dude.
Wentz sold that one so great.
Fuck yeah.
Plus, I mean, the hat bouncing off his head was so perfect. I fucking love that. That's almost as good as the Rich Swann backhand to the referee. Like my two favorite replays right there.
I don't know. I'm pretty partial to Rich Swann backhands. You know me.
They're showing Sammy, all of a sudden Mance's face pops up.
It's like, oh yeah, he's here too. So anyway, the Rascals distract Moose and Dez wins by his version of the roll-up. After that, we get a 29-minute long promo about Gail Kim being jealous from Tessa Blanchard. Good God.
I didn't even pay attention to that part. Did you, I guess I watched her go through the restaurant, the fake restaurant or whatever, and fucking destroy everybody in there. Not really destroy them, but, like, fucking make them look like idiots.
Yeah. And then her just yammering on for, God, what seemed like forever. Not that I don't like the girl. In fact, everyone knows I do, but wow. Did you really have, like, that much extra time in the schedule? Just like, no, just keep talking. Keep talking.
Right.
No, seriously. Keep going.
You gotta fight the dishwasher. No, fight the dishwasher.
We did get the long-awaited in-ring debut of Madman Fulton.
I mean,
versus Tommy fucking Dreamer. God damn. Go home.
Yeah, please stay gone.
So Madman Fulton picks up the win with his pretty cool looking finishing move thing.
Did they just traded like 3 blows with the same beer can?
I'm sorry, I'm reading my notes, not even like the damn show. And it's Mance, and I like him. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Ow.
Mance cracked fucking Sam. Like that. He's cracked Sammy in the head with the fucking can, dropped the can, kind of like that. Sammy grabbed the can, cracked Mance, dropped the can. Mance picked up the can and cracked Sammy.
He's looking under there with him. That was not good.
So, what you looking for?
Hey,
what you looking for, buddy? You got some beer under there?
It's like, nothing. I'm looking on the wrong side because I got hit in the head with a beer can. All right.
All you got here in the crowd is this fucking Natty Light shit. You got any good beer under there?
How about Taya versus Madison Rayne? Any comments on that other than Taya trying to go all Elias on Canada?
Yeah. And she's from Canada, I believe.
And she has made an executive decision she's not going to wrestle tonight.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah. Jordan Grace helped her back to the ring. How nice of her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I didn't watch anymore, really.
Well, guess how Madison Rayne won. Guess what move she got her in?
I'm going to guess it was a roll-up.
That's incredible. How did you know if you didn't watch? Eli Drake and Eddie Edwards versus...
In all of wrestling, that's how we knew.
Exactly. Eli and Eddie versus Lucha Bros. What a surprisingly decent match this turned out to be. I was like, okay, this is actually kind of awesome. Eli Drake looked really good, even though I'm sure that we're not going to ever see him on Impact again. But he looked good that match, man. LAX tries to interfere, but no dice, really. Spike package, pile driver, plus out of the ring. Spring move, picks up the win for the Lucha Bros. LAX and Lucha Bros go back to the back, leaving Eli and Eddie in the ring. And I'm like, oh, snap. What's going to happen? And then they did a good job of stretching it out to where it looked like it was about to be over with no turn. But then, there's the turn, baby. Eli canes Eddie to fucking death.
Yep.
Kinda.
Oh, man's just trying to rip the fucking vest off. Sammy's like, oh, you want it off, bitch? I'll take it off. I don't give a fuck.
Here's the thing with Eli hitting Eddie with the cane.
Sorry, the look on Sammy's face. You sold that great.
It wouldn't be as crappy looking, except, but very recently we have watched chicks beat the fuck out of each other with those canes. And now I like expect that out of everybody, I guess.
Right.
I'm like, look, if Rhonda can take it, if Charlotte can do it and make it look good, if whoever, you guys can too, Mr. Hardcore Wrestling Guy. Okay, anyway. It was cool, though, and that's probably the end of Eli Drake and Impact, I assume. We've all heard he's going, so... Or
I mean,
he's
to
actually
be fair,
going.
Charlotte can make lots of things look good when she wants to.
Yep, including clothes.
Yep. Yep.
Sometimes. When she wants to be hot, she can look pretty damn hot.
Sometimes.
And then there's other times like, oh, God, that is Ric Flair's daughter. Whoa. So, you know, it all depends on the day.
God damn. Sammy got laid the fuck out with that chair shot.
That was a pretty solid smack and boot.
Oh. I think I'm like 3 seconds behind you guys somehow.
I'll pause it. Give me a second. Bam. Okay, here comes the chair thing, right?
This guy's head through, yeah.
And the arm twisted back. Okay.
Just put it under the green.
What exactly is going to happen here? Is it going to be a chair? Okay. It's a back smack.
I've seen this movie. Which one was Ned Beatty?
Bring out the gimp.
Make you squeal, boy. You squeal like a pig.
He's like, he's like, I need Bruce Willis to rescue me with a sword.
That was a terrible scene. I was like 10 when I seen that. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Bring out the gimp.
Ouch. Why didn't you take the chair off, you fucking idiot?
That's a fair question that I've been asking myself for like 2 minutes now.
Get him, Sammy. Stop growing your hair out again. You look stupid.
This shit cracks me up. Every time he does the OVE, there's way more sucks.
He doesn't even do the OVE thing in MLW, does he?
Well, I don't know or care. But when he does do it, it's like, OVE sucks! You know, the whole crowd, like, I fucking hate you guys! But that's a good thing.
Right.
That means they're doing their job just exactly right. But it does crack me up. It has to be like, yeah, we're doing this thing.
Yep.
Ouch.
I've come to like Sammy over the year.
Oh, yeah, me too. I started by not liking him because I didn't know anything about him other than, basically what Jim Cornette told me. So
yeah.
I'm like, okay, fuck this guy. But, you know, the more I watch, he knows what's up. He's a wrestler.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. That was awesome, dude.
Just kill him, man.
That better be
he kicked the fuck out.
He kicked out of it?
What?
Wow.
No, that's not okay.
That was
I know
a
you
sick
knew, man.
move.
No sound.
You're not going to top that. You just fucked up.
Damn it. I don't want to be one of those people who's like, man, there's too many false finishes, but like there are some things that should end a fucking match.
Yeah,
and that's
that
one of
was
them.
it right there, dude. That was fucking sick. That was badass. And of course, nope.
I thought that was a given.
No, instead, someone's gonna win by a fucking lariat or a fucking roll up.
Or getting hit in the head with a light beer.
Sammy, calm down. That thing's gonna shatter before. See, it doesn't take much. Like, you smashed his head through the door. That's fucking crazy.
Speaking of Jim Cornette, how funny is it that he has to call Callahan matches now?
I have to go back and listen to what he's saying there. He looked fired the fuck up.
He did look pretty pissed. I don't have the captions on because we didn't think about it.
He's probably pissed about the fucking chair spot. Corny's pissed. I can't wait to go back and listen or watch this with fucking fun. Matter of fact, as soon as we're done recording, I say we go back and watch this again.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, it's been a good match, but I just can't help but think that move should have ended it. A tombstone through a chair, like a flying tombstone through a chair. No, he's fine. He'll kick out.
That kid, ew. That kid is back
on the
on
escalator.
the escalator again. I got interrupted by Sammy spitting on fucking Mance. That was gross.
It was pretty gross.
Look at Mance. Oh my god, I kicked out.
He's
What
like,
the fuck?
That fucking guy spit on me.
I got the fucking hip.
I guarantee Cornette loved that.
Here comes the herpes.
Heppo Mark.
Herpes.
Purple, that's what it is.
Oh,
Purple
they're coming
Mark.
down the ring now.
Oh, damn.
What the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, boo.
Damn you, Ricky Martinez.
Whoop his ass, Sammy. Fuck his shit up.
Come on, Mance.
No, ruin the match.
That's Hi Joe, right? Yeah, okay, he's not
Yep.
fat. Okay.
Hee-ho.
Hi Joe sounds way more ignorant. Thank you.
It's like if I had known any better, I think Hijo was half LA Park.
You're interrupting our show. What the fuck?
What the fuck? We ain't got time for no sorries. Let's have that shit together next time.
Turn off your cell phones before we start recording.
Hi,
Jesus.
Julie.
Could be worse. You could be eating chips.
Sorry.
He's forgetting.
Julie with another run-in. Oh, now they're going to work together.
Yep.
You know, they're Spit Brothers now, so I guess they're...
Yep. I got hepatitis. You got hepatitis.
We might as well
That was MLW.
give it to these two Mexican guys while we're at it.
Let's pound them, brother.
Wow. Okay. MLW, we did it. We pounded it, brother.
Pounded it. Pounded that shit out.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. I'm ready for shoutouts when you guys are.
Shoutouts! I don't think we have any for Facebook, but I'm just gonna do one more special shout out to Vic for giving me a special shout out. And I'm aware that you're female now.
Which makes the shout out even more flattering.
Indeed.
Or less.
Well, or, yeah. I appreciate your help there, Cheese Man. Anyway, how about the Gram? How we doing on the Gram?
One shout out for the Bob Culture Podcast.
What up?
started following us.
Much appreciated. Thanks for the follow. I
And
hope
also-
you enjoyed the no new memes this week.
Yeah. We need to fucking get back to coming up with some ideas.
Also, shout out to Daniel Peter Baines.
But dude, fucking, you gotta be on top of the meme shit lately. Like fucking, the fucking meme shit's gone in like 2 days. They only last for like 2 days now. It seems like, and it's on to something else. Like fuck, it's too fast.
Anyway, shout out to that guy who we completely talked over just now. All right, Twitter. Any Twitter shout outs?
Yes, we got retweets from last week's episode from Beth Schmidt,
Oh yeah.
Princess_Una with a Y 77,
Much appreciated.
THT Wrestling,
Those motherfuckers.
Suplex City Limits.
I've heard of them.
Really? Papa Dave Sincere.
Oh, my man.
Papa Dave.
Shout out, Papa Dave.
Of course. And
I was listening to your show the other day. I think I could do an impression of you if I worked on it a little bit.
Yep. He's got that bit of that southern drawl. He's a good old boy.
He kind of reminds me of Tavis Smiley, if you know who Tavis Smiley is. Okay, good talk, everyone.
I kind of remember the reference.
He used to have a talk show. It wasn't that good. It's just he kind of reminds me of him. Let's just move on.
Okay, we also got retweets because I put up a link for Spotify and for YouTube. So from the Spotify retweets, we got THT again.
Oh, our boys.
And then Vic.
My girl.
Yeah. And then A Mojo G England. That fucker again.
Mojo.
Never heard of the fella.
Yeah.
I wonder if he wants to come on the show sometime. That'd be neat.
All right. Just random dude retweeting. Come on the show.
Never.
Whoa, he's on already. Look at that.
That's Mojo, all right. Yes.
Ask and you shall receive.
That is some quick response time.
Mojo.
Didn't you have to connect him to the call? It was just like, bam, he's there.
Oh, I know that dude. He's in the 420th Brigade.
Mojo.
Oh, fuck yeah. Good callback.
Okay.
Volume 2.
As I remember, we wanted to join that brigade.
If they needed members, I was willing to join for sure.
Yeah.
Mojo.
All right, and that's it for Twitter. So after that, we move on to the regulators.
Need I say, regulators, mount something.
Of course, Stephen Millen.
Yay, Steven.
Stephen Millen!
Milan.
Mylan.
I'm chilling like Bob Dylan and killing like Stephen Millen.
Nice. And then it's your boy,
Burbs! The memories.
It's your burbs.
The joy you've brought me. Oh, how I miss you so. It's like two things make me smile. Horribly inappropriate humor and burbs. Nothing else. And I guess maybe blowjobs depending on the day. Okay, who's next?
And the way he looks you in the eye.
Yeah. Wait.
Gee
Speaking of, another shout out to Vic.
I don't know how that says speaking of, and I'm just going to leave that one float by because Vic and I are new friends. I don't want to, be any more of an idiot than I already was today. Okay.
That's at Psycho Psychic.
Indeed. Psycho.
And then another shout out to THT with Boxman and Shaheen.
Why not give them a third one? They need all the shout outs they can get. Am I right? I heard they were having a shout out shortage. And I was like, oh, come on. We can help these guys out.
Yeah.
So anyone listening, help out THT and give them a shout out.
You never have too many shout outs, just like you can never have too many items from Nuclear Heat Graphics.
Oh, fuck. Even if I had $1 million, I would be angry that I didn't have 1,000,010.
Need more.
It's like, fuck, I gotta cover shipping.
So yes, shout out to Shaheen. Check out his nuclear heat graphics for sure.
Spend money.
The wrestling soup with Mish, Joey, and John. Love those guys.
Steaming hot bowl full. I like to mix a little crackers in there and just tear it up.
Yeah, another shout out to Jared just for fucking referencing us and wrestling soup in the same sentence.
How fucking awesome was that?
Pretty cool to me.
Shout out Jared.
And then making their great return this week, unbeknownst to me, the Inhuman Experience with Bobby Anthem and Bobby Blades is back.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's a good show. Fucking Papa Dave come on and talked about his experience of seeing a UFO when he was 12 years old. What he thinks could have been a UFO anyway. It's
Nice.
a fucking cool show, for sure. Check it out.
Shout out to Bobby and Bobby. Bobby Anthem. Blades.
Which I'll be getting back to you soon, Bobby. We're still trying to figure out our schedule because of this MLW shit, but we'll link up with you soon. Then, speaking of Papa Dave, shout out to Papa Dave and the WNC Super Party.
Super
Party. We're going to all three start doing that now.
Well, I mean, it seems like the right thing to do, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just sounds right.
Jason Solomon, Solmonster Sounds Off.
Yeah,
Oh, that tiny little show.
he's I believe he uses a one-track recorder when he does his shit, but he's not bad.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely check him out.
Kidding. Giant in the industry. The nicest gear. The best show.
Huge.
The Transcontinental Project with Sensible Sam and Luke Birch.
It seems like it'd be a sensible thing to do to go check that out.
Yes.
I just want to point that out to everyone.
Yep. Sensible Sam is a chick living in Texas, and Luke Birch is a dude living in Britain, I believe. So, interesting.
Indeed.
Definitely check it out. And last but not least, our boy, motherfucking Spade.
Oh, that MF Spade, that's for sure. That MF Spade.
I'm still trying right now. We're recording on Mondays now, so give me a shout. Just a bet. Like, all right. Come on. All right.
Say, hey, you want to come on the show sometime? Yeah, I'd love to. Okay. End of conversation.
All right. And that's all.
Okay, good talk. Anyway,
Yeah, we got all kinds of people fucking lined up we want to get hooked up with and talk to. We're just trying to get our fucking schedule figured out because MLW is fucking up our lives. We didn't give a shout out to fucking Yuck and Dogga and
what
Get in the Corner.
fuck?
Holy shit.
Get in the corner.
I got so caught up in the Inhuman Experience coming back, I fucking skipped right over and fucking Get in the Corner. Dude, my bad.
Yeah, I'm not editing that out, and they need to know that you disrespected them like that.
That's fine. I am truly sorry.
Actually, we all did. It wasn't just you. We're all like, okay, well, that's the end of shout-outs. Fuck those last guys on the list. We'll worry about them
It's like, yeah, you know,
some other time.
the guys I make sure I listen to live every week, the one show I actually listen to as it's fucking going.
And the one guy that's ever came on the show, yeah, fuck him. We'll just, moving on.
Yes.
Get in the corner, Doga baby. Yuck nasty.
We gotta get Yuck on again, too. Maybe in a couple months, like after a pay-per-view or some shit, we'll get him on here.
They go live. You can watch them on, what's it called, Mixler, but also YouTube.
You can listen on Mixler, you can watch them on YouTube. Yeah,
That's
they go
what it
live
is,
on
okay.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And fucking get
Very
on
funny
their,
guys. Very funny guys. I've
Get
been
on their
meaning
Discord.
to get them a couple of instrumentals that they can make up rap tunes over and such, but I haven't got around to it yet because I'm a busy fucking guy.
Yeah, if you get on their Discord and get the voice channels, you might even get on the show sometimes.
That's
if you
right.
can fucking handle some of the characters they have in there. It can be a little rough sometimes.
It's an interesting place.
Yeah. No, I mean like offensive. It's just like, wow.
Not a bad place to go and steal memes.
Yep.
If you
That
like
is.
horrifyingly offensive memes, that's a good place to go.
Yep.
If you like horrifyingly offensive comments, that's a good place to go. If you like horrifyingly offensive usernames, that's a good place to go. If you like horrifyingly offensive, you name it, that's a good place to go.
Exactly. You should, but more than anything, you should just listen to the fucking show.
Yeah, if you
hilarious.
like horrifyingly offensive comedy podcasts, you should listen to the show.
All right.
If you like how I say horrifyingly offensive, you should just rewind the last 2 minutes of the show and play it again.
You know, shit. And again. And again. On loop.
I'm like horrifyingly offended by your tone right now, buddy.
I'm like horrifyingly sick of your shit.
This is horrifyingly the end of the goddamn shout-out segment.
Episode 54 is about fucking cashed.
Indeed.
I've been your host, Asiago Cheeseman, joined along with
Mojo the Madman.
And gee whiz, Wildy, almost completely sober right now, which is weird, but I did not do a dab before or during the show. Make sure you check us out on Facebook. That's facebook.com/thehighmarks, or on Twitter. That's twitter.com/thehighmarks. You can get us on the gram. That's instagram.com/thehighmarks now. Thank you, Mojo. And also anchor.fm/thehighmarks is our home for streaming audio. It's always up there about a half hour before it goes everywhere else, so check us out. Other than that, we're on all the other places, Spotify being the one that everyone seems to use the most. So, we again appreciate you listening, and it's the first episode of year 2. So, again, thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it.
We're going to have our friend Andy Kindler take us out. And if there is nothing else, gentlemen.
I got nothing.
Nothing.
All right. Take us out, Andy.
I was in New York City this last winter. Who cares, Eddie? Just tell the joke. And they had terrible snowstorms, and they have this app on your phone, like if someone's elderly, they can't shovel their walk, they turn their phone on, and within 5 minutes, someone will come to your house and shovel your walk. Or they'll murder you with a shovel. They know you're not strong enough to shovel your walk, and they know exactly where you are. It's 50-50. And you can't tell by how they look coming up the sidewalk.
Ignorant! Change it!
I would eat her ass multiple times.
Ignorant! Change it!
We did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray!
Ignorant! Change it!
All right.
Wrestling
Wrestling
Time Marks.
Ignorant! Change it!
Filthy dirty balls.
Ignorant! Change it!
I can't carry it by myself.
But enough about my wiener. Let's get back to the show.
Heck, we both know I can't handle it alone.
Okay. I said enough about my wiener.
I have a hard time pissing, and I'm not that big. Come on.
All right. Enough about our wieners.
Ignorant! Change it!
Welcome to wrestling's average size. High marks.
Ignorant! Change it!
Okay. Well, I guess on that note, we can be done.
Indeed, we can. And we shall.
Good shit, fellas.
Yep.
I believe Mojo ditched us already, but that's okay.
I've lost my mojo!
Ignorant! Change it!
Wrestling? No.
Ignorant! Change it!
Take 7. Us not being so horrifyingly offensive that no one will ever listen again. And action.
Wrestling's High Marks, episode 54.
Ignorant! Change it!
Look, watch the look on his face when he fucking gets slapped.
Ignorant! Change it!
Wrestling's High Marks, episode 54. 54!
50 fucking
Take
4 of
3.
these things.
Ignorant! Change it!
Yes, I'm going through the Xbox.
Oh, yeah. What's her name?
Ignorant! Change it!
Racist High Marks, episode 54.
I'm your Grand Dragon, Gee Whiz Willoughby, along with I'm gonna just cut all that out.
Ignorant. Change it.
You know, I mean, you could have just like hit her, and then respect happens, and you're not expected to go to church anymore.
Yep.
It's great. Give it a try.
And then respect happens.
Ignorant. Change it.
Crawl across broken glass on my hands and knees to suck the dick of the last guy that fucked that.
It doesn't matter how long it takes if you have a dream.
Ignorant. Change it.
I went to fucking church on Sunday.
How are the burns healing up?
Ignorant. Change